Hello everybody, I hope this video finds you well today. What a beautiful day it is in South Texas. And we are heading into the new year. And this is the last weekend of the year coming up. And this is going to be just a review of our year. And boy, what a year Diane and I had. It all started in late January, February last year. We got on the Disney Magic for a back-to-back cruise. We went out to Mexico and back to Mexico and back, Progreso, Cozumel, and it was a great cruise. Wasn't good for me because I was in a damn boot, right? I'm always jacking myself up too, by the way. I mean, I don't know what it is with me and getting hurt, but about 4 years ago, I fell down a whole flight of stairs and I severely hurt my back. So ever since that point, I've had a lot of problems with my lower extremities because of nerve issues and those type of things. It's been horrible. Well, anyways, I was in a boot, so I wasn't able to actually get out and about. So I just kind of hung out on the ship. I loved it. It was great. I had a great time. A lot of great people, and I'm looking forward to doing it again, which we're going to do. We're going to talk about that. So then we got off that cruise ship, and man, I really loved it. Guy and I cruise a lot. We cruise. We take at least three Disney cruises a year. This past year we took 4. So we got off, and then I told her, I said, her birthday's in May. I said, I'm going to do something special for her birthday. So we were trying to get the Grand Slam. We needed to get the Grand Slam. That's what we wanted, was to get on every Disney Cruise Line ship before the Treasure came out. Okay, and we needed to get on the Fantasy and the Wish. So we were already booked for the Wish in September, but she didn't know we were going to go on the Fantasy in May. So we flew out to Orlando, and we got on the Fantasy, and we went on an 8-day Eastern Caribbean cruise to the U.S. Virgin Islands, to the British Virgin Islands. It was beautiful. We saw some great things, and it had a great time. The Fantasy's a killer ship. I loved it from top to bottom. It really was a great ship. It's the sister ship of the Dream. So we've been on the Dream several times. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was better than the Dream. It was just better overall. The only thing that was bad about the Fantasy was we got on this because we wanted to get on the 25th anniversary sailing, which was kind of a big thing to us to say we're on the 25th anniversary sailing. We get on the cruise ship, and there was no 25th anniversary merchandise. It was horrible. I wrote corporate. I went through a lot of this, a lot of that, and I worked really hard with them. And you know what? Lo and behold, those Disney Cruise Line ears and products showed up on Disney.com. And I was very happy about that. After pursuing them on multiple occasions via voice and written correspondence. So it turned out good. Was it me? I don't know. But you know what? If you're going to have a 25th anniversary selling and you don't got no merchandise, man, and you're Disney, you got a problem. But anyways, that was fixed, and we got our merchandise, although we did get it several months after that. But we did get what we wanted to get, and it all turned out for the better. But it was a great cruise. Eastern Caribbean cruise out of Port Canaveral on the Disney Fantasy. Killer cruise. couple days at sea, I think it was. But, take it, man. Take that one. That's a good one. And then, of course, we had the big trip that we took in September where we went to actually Disney World, and we went to on the Disney Wish. Now, that was a tough one for me because I hurt my knee, and because my back's already jacked. I can't even go to Disney World and get and not have a mobility card. There's no way I can walk that far. It would take. Well, I probably could do it the first day, then that'd be it. That'd be over for me. But in order to stop that, I get a mobility cart, and I don't have to walk as much, and my back can handle it. And that's still tough, but it was even tougher this time because I hurt my knee. And man, I was all wrapped up, and I had knee brace after knee brace, and had a cane, I had a mobility cart, and it was still tough. And then we got on the Disney Wish, and normally I don't take a mobility cart on a cruise ship because I normally don't need a mobility cart on a cruise ship because there's so many places to sit, and I can walk them. I'm never in a hurry on a cruise ship. On the Disney cruise ships, I'm never in a rush, never. No, I'm taking my sweet time. Stop here, stop there, stop here. People watch here, talk here, vlog here, film here. Move here, stand here. Sit down there. That's the way I operate. And for the most part, it works for me because with my disability, I can't walk around like I used to be able to and run around like some of these young gun vloggers, right? Can't do that no more. So I had a mobility car on the Disney Wish, and again, the Disney Wish was a great ship. It's a beautiful ship. It's different, beautiful. It's different. The more I think about it, the more I liked it. Hey, Paula's was great on it, and Shante was fantastic on it. The two must-do on the Disney Wish, in my opinion, are those two. Don't expect great shows on the Disney Wish. I was really disappointed on the shows. We went to Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Epcot. And we went to some great restaurants. There's no doubt we like to go, and when we go to on our Disney vacations to Disney World, we like to enjoy the restaurants and the dining options there. Other than the rides, in my opinion, that's the thing to see. So we had that, and that was a great time. Boy, I struggled because, man, I was so jacked up. My knee was so jacked up. So came back, and ever since I've come back in September, here it is right before the new year. I've actually been having therapy on that knee ever since, and it's helped a little bit, but I'm going to get knee gel injections, which hopefully is going to happen in the new year. So, speaking of the new year, I want to wish everybody a happy new year and a prosperous new year. And I hope Santa brought you everything that you wanted. And, remember to hug somebody you love because they may not be there for you next year. And I know this firsthand. Okay. So, here we go into the new year, 99. Right out of the gate, we're going to go on a back-to-back cruise again on the Disney Magic. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be another fantastic time. This time, we're going to meet up with two people that we met, our friends, Jody and Maddie, coming in from out of state into Texas to get on the Disney Magic with us on our first leg. And we're going to, what was it? Cozumel or Progresso? I don't know, one of the two. And they're going to go with us on the first leg, come back, and then Diane and I are going to get back on, and we're going to go on the second leg. We like to do the back-to-backs out of Texas because it helps us rack up our cruises, and it's easier for us to do these back-to-backs. I don't have to move all the luggage and all that stuff, and it's I get to see the shows not once but twice, which is cool because I really get to see if there's any difference between the two shows. When it comes to music and that type of stuff, I feel like I'm very astute. I can pick things up very fast. But I love the Magic. The Magic is by far my favorite ship thus far. It's between the Magic and the Fantasy, I gotta say. Those two ships, I just love them. Looking forward to Animator's Palette. Got me a new shirt I'm gonna put over, although it's a little bit too small around the gut now. So I'm gonna have to wear it open, but that's cool. I'll just wear a color shirt underneath it. So it's a cool Animator's Palette shirt. I'm looking forward to wearing that. And we're gonna take my mobility card, I think, because until I can get these gel shots in my knee, which are gonna happen when I get back, I'm gonna need to have a mobility cart if I get off at Progreso, Mexico, or any of these Mexico places. I probably should take my little cart and cruise around there and bring it back on board. And if I need it, I have it. If not, I can walk with my cane, which is good on the Magic. The Magic's not that big, but if I like to go on the upper decks and cruise around and do some filming at night, I might take the cart and do a late night run, which is what I like to do. Always a late night run on the Disney Cruise Line ships. You see it on my channel all the time. I go out there. I'll be out there at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, when everybody's asleep and I'm up. And I got plenty of time to do it, because I got plenty of time to do it. I'm going to be able to this time we're really going to try to document the Magic. I'm going to try to talk to some people, maybe try to get some inside information, some inside vibe, I'll call it, I don't know. Let's see if we can get it. See what we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, then after that, we got a big break. We don't have nothing scheduled between January and December. In December, Diane and I are doing another big trip to Disney World again. And we're going to go to at least 3 of the 4 parks, and then we're going to get on a cruise ship with my daughter and my son-in-law. We're going to get on the Disney Fantasy again, and we're going to go to Disney Castaway Cay and Lighthouse, which is the new island that they have coming here in mid to late 2024. So we're finally going to go there, and we're going to vlog that. Of course, by that time there'll probably be 100,000 other vlogs, but hey, at least I'm vlogging it, right? And I always bring it to you different. I'm not much of a talker. I just like to film and kind of show the information, show it to you. So from this point forward, we have nothing scheduled in the summertime. Now we may go if I can. I don't know. I have to figure out if I'm gonna take a mobility card, or I could take it on a plane, or what, because this is getting getting kind of hard. But my daughter, son-in-law, are probably going to be stationed in Washington, D.C., so I really wouldn't mind going up to see them there, if I can, and getting out and about, instead of being locked in these 4 walls all the time, getting out and about and see them. So it would be great to get up there to Washington, D.C., and seeing some of our nation's history. That would be kind of cool. I've never been there, and never inspired to go there, but if they're going to be there, then maybe I can get up there. Maybe we could drive up there. That might be fun. And I can definitely take my mobility cart then. I don't know. That's a pretty far drive. I asked my AI girl over here how far it was. She said it was 1,600 miles from South Texas all the way up there to Washington, D.C. That's a long drive. That's about 24 hours of driving. And hey, if I'm with my wife and my dogs, that's going to be more than 24 hours. It's going to be a long drive. And I don't know I don't know if I can't sit for that amount of time. There's just no way. There's just no way. So, who knows? Who knows what we're gonna do? Flying sometimes is the best route for me because it's fast and I just deal with it. But I don't know. Maybe it won't happen. I don't know. Oh, I like Orlando because once they opened up those flights from San Antonio to Orlando straight on Southwest, it made, well, I never flew direct until I hurt my back, and that's because they didn't have them direct until about 3 or 4 years ago. So the time before I hurt my back, we flew into Atlanta and then into Orlando, and flown into Memphis, into Orlando. I don't know, flown into several places out there and back into Orlando. So who knows? But you know, I can't sit on a plane. I just can't. There's just no way for a long period of time, and especially in those tiny. I mean, you may as well put me on a concrete block because it just doesn't work. So I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some great adventures coming in 2024, and we hope you're with us. We're going to bring you some more SeaWorld, hopefully, which makes it very easy for me to get out there to SeaWorld, because I'm only 10-15 miles from SeaWorld, and I can get on my mobility cart and cruise around there and bring you some of that. There's some things going on out there in the summertime that are a little different than they were in the wintertime. So we're going to get out there probably in March or April and pick up some more SeaWorld. Probably ain't going to ride no rides because I'm not much of a coaster guy, but we'll get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, have a great new year. Hug somebody you love. Peace.